Imagine this. You're asleep, totally safe, or so you think. Inside your brain, there's a slow-motion disaster happening. And the worst part? It was triggered by what you ate for dinner. Specifically, one carb. Doctors are seeing this in seniors over 60 more and more. This one single carb is a fast track to brain inflammation and an invisible stroke. Yes, a silent stroke. That's the kind you don't feel until it's too late. The kind that steals your memory and your independence. The risk is real, and it's right now. This one simple swap could be the difference between a healthy morning and an emergency room. You might not notice it at first, but it's there. If you're over 50, or you have someone you love who is, please listen closely. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being smart. Your brain health isn't a lottery. It's a bank account. And right now, many of us are making daily withdrawals without realizing it. We think we're eating normal American food, maybe a simple side dish. But for the aging brain, it's like throwing sugar on a slow, smoldering fire. This is about protecting the life you've built and keeping your mind sharp enough to enjoy those grandkids. You deserve to sit on your front porch, enjoying your golden years, not stuck worrying about where you put your keys. Let me show you what that looks like in real life. I want to tell you about Patricia. She's 68, a retired secretary from Ohio. Patricia is a wonderful, caring soul. She loves her Saturday morning drip coffee with a newspaper, and she absolutely loves her comfort food, things she's eaten since childhood. Nothing extreme. Her family started noticing small things. She'd forget appointments. Then, one day, she was making her famous Sunday potluck dish and completely forgot a key ingredient. The confusion lasted only a minute, but it scared her. The doctor did an MRI. It showed small, damaged areas, silent strokes. She had no symptoms, no sudden collapse, just the memory fading. The cause? The doctor pointed directly at her favorite comfort carb. It was causing constant, invisible blood sugar spikes. Patricia wasn't eating junk. She was eating poison for her aging brain. And it was slowly, silently, pushing her towards a full-blown stroke. This one carb is a part of almost every meal. Here's what you need to know about it. 1. The blood sugar bomb effect. Many of us start the day with a simple piece of toast or a bowl of cereal. We think it's energy. But for an older metabolism, the starchy grains in that comfort carb break down almost instantly. It's a rapid-fire release of sugar into your bloodstream. The American Heart Association has clear data. High blood glucose levels damage the inner lining of your blood vessels. It makes them stiff, fragile, and perfect targets for blockages. When this happens in the tiny, fragile vessels in your brain, that's how this habit can raise your stroke risk. The carb turns into a liquid sugar bomb that the brain can't handle. Here's one that surprised even me. 2. The silent fire of neuroinflammation. This high-carb shock isn't just about sugar, it's about inflammation. Imagine your brain as a complicated wiring system. These constant sugar spikes are like short circuits. Studies in the Journal of Gerontology call this neuroinflammation. For the brain, this is a silent fire, the kind that ends in confusion, or worse. When your brain is constantly inflamed, it can't heal itself. It can't maintain its communication pathways. Over time, it builds up, until something breaks. Often, at night, often, without warning. This simple carb is the fuel for that silent fire. You feel tired, forgetful, but it's actually your brain being slowly choked. This information is too important to miss. You need to know how to fight back. Hit the subscribe button right now and ring that little bell so you don't miss our next video on protecting your independence. 3. the insulin blockade and memory loss. We're talking about refined white grains, things like white bread, white rice, pasta, and crackers. Not all carbs are bad, but these specific ones have been stripped of fiber. They're nearly pure starch. When you eat them, your body panics and floods your system with insulin. Over the years, your brain cells become resistant to that insulin. Insulin is actually crucial for memory and clear thinking. When it's blocked, your brain is starved of the signals it needs to function. Wexner Medical Center research shows a direct link between insulin resistance and cognitive decline. This is why doctors beg you to swap out this specific carb. It's not just about memory. It's about preventing what could be a silent stroke. High glucose spikes in an inflamed brain are like gasoline on invisible embers. Consult your doctor and ask for a simple blood glucose or inflammatory profile test. So what happens when you take these out? Imagine the fog lifting. When you swap out these refined carbs for whole, slow-digesting ones, like brown rice, sweet potatoes, or whole-grain oats, the chaos stops. You'll feel a sense of mental clarity, like a bright morning sun cutting through the mist. You'll have steady energy that lasts all day, not the crash and burn. You can feel confident walking through the farmer's market again, knowing you're choosing real, brain-protective food. You're not just avoiding a stroke. You're reclaiming your focus, your energy, and your self-assurance. If that's what you want, here's what to do next. This isn't about dieting. It's about fighting for your future. The simple swap? Trading white, refined grains for whole, fiber-rich sources. It's the single best thing you can do today to reduce that stroke risk. You've earned your independence. Don't let a simple bowl of pasta or a slice of white toast take it away. You may never notice the silent strokes. Until one morning, you can't remember your own address. Protect your mind and the independence you've earned. Don't keep this to yourself. Someone you know could be at risk. Send this video to a loved one over 60 right now. You could literally save their memory or their life. Protect your freedom. Keep that mind sharp and the wheels turning. It's not just about memory. It's about preventing what could be a life-changing event. Would you like me to adjust any specific sections of this English script further? Or perhaps create a short social media caption based on this content?